October is LGBTQ History Month, and did you know that Denver's gay community had a groundbreaking civil rights moment right here? On October 23rd, 1973, more than 300 people packed into a Denver City Council meeting, all to raise their voices against unfair treatment of gays and lesbians by police. Back then, police were arresting gay people, accusing them of lewdness for things like holding hands, kissing, or dancing with a person of the same sex. That could get someone unfairly targeted by police, and that was until attorney Gay Revolt, the Gay Coalition of Denver, and hundreds of supporters bravely spoke out to the powers that be.
Yeah, we were considered perverts. This is early 70s, not 2023.
One was viewed as a deviant. One was viewed as abnormal.
Being gay is no sickness. Being gay is no perversion.
October 23rd, 1973, a group of about 300 people fed up with police mistreatment of gays and lesbians made their voices heard at Denver City Council.
There were 300 gay men illegally arrested during the first 3 months of 1973.
Attorney Gay Revolt was a founding member of the Gay Coalition of Denver. He says even though sodomy had recently been decriminalized, gay men in Denver were being arrested for things like holding hands. They were accused of being lewd.
We were subject to arrests in bars for dancing too close.
Much of this targeting occurred around the state capitol. There, a sting took place called the Johnny Cash Special.
The way that this worked was the officer would go to a person, ask them what they like to do in terms of sex, and then they would arrest them for solicitation of sex.
On October 23rd, 1973, the Denver City Council planned to discuss a bill that would update city codes to reflect the decriminalization of sodomy laws. The Gay Coalition of Denver rallied more than 300 people to attend and voice their concerns about the illegal arrests. Garash documented the emotional public comment session in his documentary, Gay Revolt at Denver City Council and the Beginnings of an Organized Gay Community.
These laws stigmatize and penalize us for dressing according to our personal preference and for expressing our affection in public.
Such individuals face social censure, loss of jobs, and much misery for simply being different.
Garash, who had filed a lawsuit against the city, presented research on the high number of gay people who were being illegally targeted.
It was electric in that it started the gay movement in Denver.
Within a month after the hearing, the city council repealed the 4 main anti-gay laws that the activists sought to remove. A year after the revolt, the Gay Coalition of Denver won its lawsuit.
This anti-cross-dressing ordinance, along with the end of the solicitation ordinance, really meant that queer spaces could open up and people could begin to live their authentic lives in a more comfortable way in public for the first time, in the trust of community activism.
Garash says the revolt at City Council also paved the way for the gay rights movements that followed.
Legally, it became a tradition to use the law to protect themselves. And it was so thrilling to be part of basically a revolution and to be a successful revolution.
There is so much more to this story. You can learn about it by watching Gay Revolt's documentary. It's called Gay Revolt at Denver City Council and the Beginnings of an Organized Gay Community. You can access it at the Denver Public Library. It's also being shown at the Steve Film Center on Monday, but tickets have already sold out.